I dare you to sleep with him.
Playing a game.
It sounds insane. What game's real?
Please.
What does it make me do?
Truth or dare?
Truth.
Half the people in this photo are now dead.
We can't win. Tell me what's going on!
We survive this only if we trust each other. I need you to cut out your tongue.
Truth or dare. Rated PG-13.
Fries have been crinkled, curled, waffled, but they've never been nacho. Golden fries dusted in Mexican spices with a side of warm nacho cheese sauce. New $1 nacho fries from Taco Bell. Taste what's next in fries.
Now that I'm retired, I'm spending time relaxing.
What a prestige!
Skechers Relax Fit Shoes for instant comfort.
So my feet get to relax too.
With Advil liquid gels, you'll ask, what bad shoulder? What headache? Advil is relief that's fast, strength that lasts. You'll ask, with Advil liquid gels.
The story of my family isn't about how we died. It's about how we lived.
I come bearing gifts.
This is like 80% taco supplies.
I'm sorry, do they not have Tuesdays in Fillory? Feel free to do your own grocery shopping next time.
No. If I have to catch, pluck, or boil one more pigeon, I'm gonna hurl myself off the ship.
It was gone a lot longer than I thought it would be.
Listen, Fen. Before you were born, you were promised to a stranger, a king. And I'm not one anymore. You don't have to stay for my sake.
I'm guessing you've never thought about where I would be if you never showed up. I have. Still in that same village where I was born, married to one of the 3 obnoxious boys I live next to. Now those boys want to drop you off a waterfall, and that's them being polite. What do you think they would do if they got their hands on me?
That got less touching as you went.
I can't go back to my old life. I'm stuck with you, and that means you're stuck with me.
We've been trying to negotiate with the Fairy Queen for the last key, but this is what we got back.
Eat my ass!
We're not sure if...
Eat my ass!
We're not sure
Eat my ass!
if this was the Fairy Queen's response, or this is one very kinky rabbit. Maybe there's something we can do to get her attention?
Eat my ass!
These are on the house. For you, saving my life.
We need to talk to your queen. You must know how to get her to come. It's an emergency.
No! The last time I saw her, she threatened to murder me.
The glass half full. She didn't actually go through with it.
But you must have fairy stepsisters or someone you can talk to?
There were no fairy children in the realm, just humans they bargained away from their real parents, like me. Being sent to you ruined everything. I can't go back to the fairy realm. I don't fit in with humans. Why do you think I work at an animal bar?
No, really. I'm not judging you. Trust me, I'm not judging you.
Now you show up and want to make things even worse.
Look, it's too late for me to fix your fucked up childhood. But what we want to offer the queen would mean real peace for humans and fairies. Maybe the distance between us can finally start to close. And maybe then you won't feel so alone.
That's kind. But just so you know, I'm not alone.
No, really.
Bye, Marlo.
Bye, Humbledrum.
I love that bear.
So do I.
Yeah, hooray for bears, but we were kind of having a moment.
No, honey. She loves you.
So not bear boss, bear boyfriend? Is that a thing in Fillory?
Apparently very taboo. But like I told Humble Jum, as long as it's consensual, if I got my way, I'd say go hog wild or bear wild or bull wild. He's very concerned about getting your approval. I don't think he quite gets that you're not even Frey's real dad.
Well, then, I will say what I wish my father had said to me. I'm so happy you're dating a bear.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks for his dad.
No problem.
That's all the librarian knows. We have to find someone who's been inside the castle. So, oh God, you say that like it's easy. Our Lady Underground hasn't answered me in months.
Yeah, the only way to track Bacchus down was his Instagram. It looks like it got deleted for terms of service violations. Nipples, apparently.
That's bullshit. I'll ask Dean Fogg. If I can catch him when he's sober, maybe.
She's lying. Not about the god stuff, that's true. It's what she's leaving out. They gave her some sort of metal thing called a siphon. You're supposed to charge it up by ripping out Julia's power, which could kill her. She didn't seem psyched about the idea, but she didn't say no.
Okay.
So? Now what? What's that? Truth key?
If it was, I'd tell you to go away.
Unity. The walkie-talkie key. Trying to talk to the other Penny.
No offense.
I think it's
You're
free for
the
all.
other Penny.
I'm not.
Look,
I'm not sure.
I don't blame you.
I don't
I'm just
care,
trying to
but I know-
survive.
Who cares?
It's everyone else.
Are you on the game?
Acting like finding you is enough. When our Penny,
I'm
the
really
real
with the knife.
Penny, is out there, down there.
Oh, dang,
And-
where were you?
Or maybe if you talk to him, you could help him. What?
Just all that shit that you did for the other me. The only person that would have done that for me on my timeline is Julia.
Who, me?
Yeah, oh well. Our Julia is different.
Not me.
She is
Sauce did.
not the person you loved.
You don't owe me anything. But for what it's worth, it'd be helpful if you explained it. How she's different.
No. I said no.
What about Reynard? What happened to him after all you took him away?
I don't know. But it was his spark that Our Lady gave to Julia. I know it's not about me. I've never really felt about me. So I've never really known how to deal with how angry I am at all of it.
Wait, so he could be out there? Still a god, but powerless.
I guess.
And only gods know what's behind the door.
Hello.
No.
We have to find Reynard.
No one tells you the hardest part of battle is figuring out who the enemy really is.
Turning out the grain again, the bells began to chime. Time, she said.
You can pass down a Subaru Forester, but you get to keep the memories.
Love. It's what makes a Subaru. a Subaru.
Get 0% APR financing on all new 2018 Subaru Forester models, now through April 2nd.
They say Californians are living the dream.
But things aren't all that glamorous.
Nope. We have our struggles. It's no cakewalk.
A dream?
This?
There's just no magic. Same old, same old.
Sunrise is every morning.
And sets every night.
Still think Californians are living the dream? Come see for yourself. I mean, seriously.
Start your trip at visitcalifornia.com.
Peanuts!
Peanuts? You kidding me? This guy's selling peanuts? I used to eat peanuts. I also used to wear diapers. Pistachios where it's at, right? I mean, who wants to eat a food that starts with P and ends with nuts?
Peanuts!
What makes a great custom suit? Fabric sourced from the finest Italian mills. Details handpicked by you. And made right here in America. I'm Joseph Aboud. This is my custom suit. Now available at Men's Warehouse.
When we moved, we didn't have anything, so we used OfferUp. It's a free app where you can find awesome things people nearby are selling. It's a great way to furnish our home and get to know our new city.
Now we have furniture and friends.
OfferUp is free to use. Find anything you want nearby.
Don't waste your time and money at the chain store. They got the best auto parts, brake parts, suspension parts, and dealer parts too. The website's so easy to use. Always processing, fast delivery too. All the parts your car will ever need. All the savvy folks are buying parts at rockauto.com. All the parts your car will ever need. rockauto.com.
Attention parents of children with cerebral palsy. If you suspect a medical mistake may have occurred at or near the time of birth, call Science and Kirk for a free legal consultation. Financial compensation may be available for children diagnosed with cerebral palsy, Erb's palsy, or another birth injury. A lifetime of medical care can cost millions of dollars. Protect your child and find out what legal rights may be available.
Call 1-800-297-0475.
If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state, then you owe it to yourself to call this number. Let our experts help guide you through the process of negotiating a tax settlement. Call this number or go to tax10000.com.
So I'm going to ask you a few questions.
So proud! Stop me, no!
What type of creature is Bigfoot?
I got the ray gun! Oh my god!
Tail the Seven Keys.
I got the ray gun! Why does this always happen? I always get down when I get the ray gun!
Thank you for coming. I actually have nothing to say to you.
I know what you want,
I got the dang ray gun. It's all
and I
your fault.
can't give it to you.
We get it. Humans will chop you up and snort your innards.
But not all humans are like that. You know that. We aren't.
I told Julia about our key to give you all a chance to give
lost
up
your
on your
connection.
quest.
We aren't questing, we are surrendering.
Right,
We are
because the
giving
way
what
you were just
want,
throwing
a
that thing
nice, quiet,
around.
moist as hell spot on Fillery for you to settle. And you give us the key.
Or I walk away, and when the Lorians, floaters, and Western hordes are done with Fillery, I can take it, all of it. Our lifespans dwarf even the dwarves. We can wait for what we want.
Oh, but you can't, can you? You see, Frey, well, she told us that there are no fairy children in your realm, so that's a prob.
That's why you planted your eggs in the northern orchard, isn't it? You can't reproduce in the fairy realm. Without Fillery, you go extinct.
Fine. Ignore the problem. Your egg hole's only getting dustier.
You no longer speak for the people of Fillery. Tick Pickwick does. And he has no interest in a deal.
Found it.
If you want my key, come back with a crown or an army.
Or what?
Or an army.
Take
Narnia.
Our Lady
Not
of
Narnia? No Narnia?
Please don't be withholding.
Hello?
Dean Fox? Were you talking in here?
And no, I was not. Why?
Bridget.
I
Where's Bridget?
woke up this morning with this
Something
ringing
Minnie's
in my
doing
ears.
the dog.
You should get that checked by someone who isn't me.
It's not just that.
Something
I can feel
earlier.
what other people are feeling.
You were given the power of a god. Spiritual people might say that you're hearing prayers.
I heard you. I felt something coming from you.
Exactly.
Desperation. Look, I think that I'm supposed to help you.
No, I do not need your help.
Yes, you do. Your eyes.
We're injured magically, and fixing them with magic risks changing the very core of who I am. Do you understand?
Yes. If you did it. Or another magician, but that's not what I am exactly. If I'm hearing prayers, I'm supposed to do something about it. Why give me this otherwise?
I guess I'll see what level I am. She's gonna fix his eyes. I'm level 1, so I'm guessing it's mine. I don't know what my guy's name is. No.
You know, I put a little leftover pigeon in my taco, and it's really, really bad.
We need the key to get back magic. We need our thrones to get the key. We need magic to get our thrones.
It is an Ouroboros of ass.
Maybe King Adrian the Stone Queen will back our claims. We defeat Tick's army, storm the castle.
Yes, and what if we replace the part where we kill everyone with, off the top of my head, democracy, like we were going to do before magic got borked?
Tick's the only one who can call for an election, and he's got nothing to gain.
Oh, he'll call for it, all right.
I still haven't got this.
Josh, I need you to go to King Gov's.
Election? What is this?
There are thousands of them. They were falling from the sky over villages, farms, a brothel. I happened to be walking by.
Collect them all and burn them.
Of course, your grumpiness. But as Abigail wisely reminded me, the citizens now believe they're getting elections. You'd have to be the one to announce they're not, given the revolutionary mood the people have been in recently.
Your plan worked. Tick already started putting up his own campaign flyers.
Of course it worked. Giving people shit is easy. Taking it away is almost impossible. Like Obamacare. Or herpes.
Too true, baby. Speaking of difficult conversations with a former lover, do you have a second?
What the fuck shouldn't my name be on that ballot?
Because we are running for king.
We can call the job whatever we want after we win it.
It has been a struggle to bring this place into the 20th century. Yes, 20th, because when we got here, it was straight up Dark Ages, and we have to start somewhere.
Yeah, we're really civilizing them. What should we teach them next? Outlaw abortion? Women don't want to work, wage gaps, thigh gaps?
Hillary is patriarchal. And we've got to put our best foot forward. And I'm sorry, but in this case, our foot should have a dick.
What, Josh? Do you have some patronizing bullshit to tell me too?
No. Can you drop me off at the Earth Portal tree? I have an idea, but I need.
Me?
How did you?
Yeah, I have no idea. Hi, Margo. I felt you needed my help, and now I'm here. It's been a weird day. Can't believe I did this.
Can it see
This
everything?
force fed so many people.
Not for nothing.
The top
But when I was at my lowest point,
corner should be
that
cut
tiny
off.
spell you showed me,
It is.
it's what got me back in the fight. Magic is the thing that makes the children of Earth special.
Hey, don't we
All
not
I'm
like-
asking is
don't we
try.
not like these guys?
Yours
Yeah.
right now, or you need them?
Yeah, those are those guys that we fight in Civil War. Should I kill him and save the prisoner? Nah, I'd rather not have the cops after me forever.
Yeah, it's up here. Yep. He's been touched by the god, the
Both
goddess.
children of Earth.
Like since she got
Both
raped by the son of the
children of
goddess
Earth.
that touched her, gave her power. I guess out of pity.
Both the children of Earth. Step right up. Grab a poster.
Our generation was meant to inherit the stars. Now I'm just a game piece.
Everyone's a
That's
game
why I
piece.
walk around with my sword out. Won't it?
Fight with honor and without mercy.
Silly girl.
Only you know what's inside you.
We're all together, all as people. The tip thing, the Hillaries, they're people too, but
Thou hast
They're
the
not-
catchy bid of a prepubescent squire.
they're not of our time. They're from that dimension
Thy
now.
armor was forged by
They originally
a
came from
feeble-fingered peasant
Earth.
woman. Your mom.
As long as hecklers love to heckle, you can count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Yes.
Roundup for Lawns has arrived to put unwelcome lawn weeds to rest. So draw the line. Roundup for Lawns is formulated to kill lawn weeds to the root without
Well,
harming
kind
a
of a
single blade of
strange
grass.
experience because
Roundup, trusted for over 40
Flash
years.
is over
Steven Spielberg delivers, and Ready Player One is a
guys,
one-of-a-kind
it's
film.
still Imagine
that. Check this out.
At one time, they were frenemies and
Spectacle.
Welcome to the Oasis.
Who, me?
No, him. Oh my God, yes,
Because,
you.
She wasn't
See
allowed
this
to go
on
to
the
this
biggest
school.
screen possible. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready Player One, rated PG-13. Experience it in IMAX. Starts tomorrow.
This is not
We
a
weren't
test
reading yet.
or high school science lab,
Let me in, though.
and it's far more intense than any video game. It's nothing like running for class president, checking in with your friends online, or the first time you got behind the wheel.
Completed?
Out here, it's not where the seat takes you,
But
who it makes you.
Well, you're
Start your
playing it
journey
while I'm
at
watching
BO2.
one of my movies.
This is what I feel like when I wear regular shoes. Cramped and uncomfortable.
Mr. Long, you've been upgraded.
It's the end of our
Which is
series.
why I wear Skechers wide fit shoes.
It's like first class for your feet.
Try Skechers wide fit with air-cooled memory foam.
Unstop right there. I'm about to pop a cap of boom fresh in that washer.
There on the other side.
With Unstoppable in-wash scent boosters by Down.
Down there somewhere.
Oh, it's so fresh. And it's going to last from wash to wear for up to 12 weeks.
Treasures around.
Right? Fresh
Shut up!
weeks. Downy Unstoppables for a fresh too feisty to quit. And now try Downy Unstoppables with the original scent of Tide. Master. Fine it is.
Oh, kind of like that, yeah. Picture on my head. Yeah. Like Data. Remember that happened before in the desert?
Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
So good to have you back.
Today on Blu-ray and digital.
Someone made a picture in the swamp that looks like him. Shut up, Fox.
We need to talk.
Look, Quentin,
What is a siphon? And why do you need Julia to power it?
you spied on me?
What does it do?
It's a safeguard. That's all. The library wants to turn magic back on. And once it's back on, they want to make sure it doesn't get used for the wrong things by the wrong people.
So the siphon diverts magic to a library so that they can choose who can use it?
You took a test to get into Breakbills.
Basically.
If you failed, you would have gotten sent away with no memory of magic, happily ignorant. But because a group of smart individuals made a judgment call, they let you in.
Why should the library get to choose? They're corrupt. They're killers.
Yes, so are we. At least they have the information, the perspective.
You love magic, and you're probably the best there is at it. You're terrified of what you'll do with it.
I have a reason to be.
I don't know everything that you did as a Niffin, but I know that people make mistakes so that they can change and do better. But only if they're given the chance. Taking away choice is not the answer. There are 7 keys, and we have 8 questers. We can do this without you, and we will, unless you give me the siphon.
Just remember that when magic was turned off, your dad went into remission, Q. And once you turn it back on, his cancer comes back and he dies.
Straw polls are men,
can you
and our
do?
ratings are way up. I mean, off the charts. Julia has done us the solid. After the trees, she grew food for the starving peasants. She fixed the dry wells. She even helped this one guy's Bajane's case of head lice. I mean, children of Earth are back on top.
Play right now. You should wait till tonight.
Her flealessness suggests that your time as High King has been so brief the Felorian people don't yet know what you stand for.
I stand for them. I stand for economic stability, for a solid, well-researched strategy. That's it. I'm going to tell them in detail my plan. Rafe, write this down. My fellow Felorians, I hereby set forth my policy to restore economic and societal growth to a reunified Fillory.
Blah, 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 blah. So uninspiring. Does he really think he can win by boring them to death? Josh! I hereby declare all native Felorians shall receive 10 free sacks of grain every year.
And how exactly are we supposed to grow that much grain, even with magic? You're making a promise you can't
Bring
keep.
it through the window.
Bambi, first rule of politics on Earth. All you have to do is say it. It doesn't have to be true.
I hereby declare under my administration low-interest loans for all new infrastructure.
Easy. No interest loans. And we're going to build Fillory's first
power plants.
Like geraniums?
Will Tick's granular policies keep you warm at night? No. You know what will? Extending the Felorian summer.
My proposition for growth in new sectors.
Free health care for all.
Based on rigorous survey research.
Champagne fountains in every village.
The abatement of dependency on the Golden Goose Standard.
Wow.
Regulation of agricultural waste to prevent environmental runoff. Annual famine and rampant poverty.
Boat parties.
I am so sorry.
What is it?
Tick's campaign just leaked the transcript from your trial. You mean the one where you called Fillory a malodorous shithole? It's already hit the post.
Or just say this is what it is and this is what it's gonna be. We all know that it has problems. It had problems.
Julia, what the There's a little boy in Syracuse.
Yeah, that's what I
Feel
just
his
said.
parents pray.
You know, there's a whole team.
I know if I just focus enough, can bring down his fever.
Everybody's confused and nobody knows what's really going
I feel
on.
bad interrupting this,
Oh yeah.
but we need your help with something. Finding Renard. I know, but we need to talk to a god.
I want to help you, but
Julia, you have all the power now.
yeah, but he's still a trickster. We don't know what he's capable of.
Especially the blonde chick.
Look, nobody hates that he's still alive more than me. If we don't do it, we're at a complete standstill.
To be a lot of the colors of this
All
show.
you'd have to do is locate him,
They shouldn't
power
talk
up
to
Penny's
him. They
tattoos,
should be talking to his mom.
and we'll take it from there.
You can also say no.
That is the girlfriend of Penny in this world.
I'm not gonna send you there.
She's the girlfriend of Penny in the other world. She's Quentin's
Remember, this
old
is broken.
friend.
There's no need.
Julia.
I can
Her
feel
and
him
Quentin
with
were
my mind.
boyfriend and girlfriend before they went to the school of
Guys,
magic,
ready?
and she got kicked out.
Wait,
She
what do you-
wasn't accepted. And she went and found magic on the streets that didn't
This
have
is
all
the
the
place.
rules.
He's nearby.
I have to say, this is pretty disappointing.
Yeah. We were all kind of hoping to find Raymond showering in a Russian prison.
Oh, shit.
Something's happening on television again.
Tuesday night. Delivering pizza to the man's house.
I got it.
I'll never remember that.
Oh, Lord.
Well, that's cool. Doing one of the dragon missions will start you into the
Captivating.
graveyards.
Dynamic.
Or
Lighting.
I thought the dragon mission, was up in the
Elevated.
tower. You were doing all the guys
I'm gonna
stuff.
try to buy a horse. I doubt I have enough
Powerfully efficient.
person.
And one more thing.
You.
The world comes with it. The 2019 Jeep Cherokee.
This is how old
This
your
is a
horse
snack.
is, and the other
This
one
is
says,
another
"Can I buy a
snack.
horse?"
Oh, is that Hershey's chocolate? All snack brothers from the same snack mother. It's Hershey's Pop Snack Mix with pretzels, almonds, popcorn, and Hershey's chocolate. Boom! Snack-a-lacka. Hershey's and Reese's Pop Snack Mix. Snacks on snacks on snacks.
Fries have been crinkled, curled, waffled, but they've never been
Where's
nacho.
your money at?
Golden
You should
fries
be-
dusted in Mexican spices with a
looking
side
right.
of warm nacho cheese sauce. New $1 nacho fries from Taco Bell. Taste what's next in
Steal the
fries.
horse?
I stole it the
One
last
part
time I
steak,
played.
one part ribs, two parts incredible.
Yeah, but then they'll be
Steak and
after
ribs
you
at
all the
Outback,
time.
$15.99 for a limited time.
Burning
Get a
bridges will
sit-down
keep you
sirloin
out
and
of
make
this
it your own
town.
with a choice of honey sriracha, barbecue, or dry rub ribs. So hurry into Outback now.
I love
You need to go to another town and pickpocket or something.
When off the rack doesn't cut it, you need to go with a custom-made suit. How much is this? Less than $3.
Now at Men's Warehouse, choose your fabric, lining, and style, while the master tailors measure you for a custom-made suit.
You're gonna like the way you look in
You could
custom.
try
The facts
it.
are in.
Once again,
Free
if you blow
prescriptions.
your
The
burning
U.S.
bridges,
Census Bureau
I think I
says
wanted a
40 million can still receive
You don't want to
free
get kicked out of the
prescriptions,
towns
free
you
cell
need.
phones. Experts say 35% of the country can still receive free cell phones. It's not too late.
If it was for free, I'd just love you to pieces.
I mean, how do I get it?
Call now. There is still room for you. Over 10 million people get prescriptions free, and 40 million still can. Over 15,000 dentists have provided over $330 million in free dental work. Free cell phones. Over 20 million people have taken advantage of the free cell phones, and 35% of the country still can.
This is very good. Very good.
Medical supplies like back braces, knee braces, and so many others may be covered too. Receive a new prescription savings card that has saved $180 million in prescription costs. These programs are real, and there is still room for you. Call the free RX Plus hotline now.
My dude just got a whole lot of
Oh, you just leveled up.
Get away from me! I'm trying to
From Dish. Discover your new favorites. The movies and shows you want to watch. Your way. Anytime, anywhere. Included free with your subscriptions. Experience more. Subscribe to HBO and Cinemax today. Call 855-642-5144.
Oh no.
Are you willing to fight? This is a war for control of the future.
Roxanne
Yeah,
Gay,
that's other stuff.
Bell Hooks, Feminist Lit. What are you? Saving these for a rapist book burning party?
I've changed.
Healed now.
Living amongst the humans has given me a whole new perspective.
Still a liar and pathetic, but guess you always were.
You only got 68 bucks.
Why are you here?
You're only carrying 100.
What could I have that you could possibly want?
Let's talk about the castle at the end of the world. What's inside?
How do you guys know about that place?
Answer her question.
You're not thinking of going there, are you? You know, there's a reason the gods had the architect put it at the end of the world.
The architect?
I'm getting that close to a giant
It's not
place.
for you
I don't
little
wanna,
guys to know.
It's funny.
I don't wanna
From where I stand, you're the little guy
giant,
now.
crap. It's a giant place.
You have all my power. Look at you, trying to handle something you cannot handle. You should have kept your mouth shut and stayed in your place. You gotten yourself into some real trouble now. You think it's easy being a god?
You feel that? Your
Sneaking in
tiny
and out.
spark has grown bigger
Hey, is this the
in
place
me
to go to the
than
graveyard?
it could have ever in you.
Oh no!
The truth about the castle. The castle's where the gods put the stuff they made before us, the stuff that didn't work out. Mistakes that never should have happened, kind of like you. I hope you do go. Open that door. See what happens.
No!
I'm out. I just told you I can go to a
Recognize
giant
it?
place.
Yeah. We made it to kill him.
I'm not ready.
How did you get
Scared
this?
you're lower than
Did Our
level
Lady
2.
give it to you?
Oh crap! You can run up now.
Of course not. My mother left me here to rot. My stepfather Hades is the only one that took pity on me. He slipped me that gun to shoot myself in case of emergency. I am still a god, limp or not. We're hard to kill.
What are you willing to bet this god-killing bullet will work on the monster in the castle?
He's
Fate of the world?
It's good enough for me.
Whoa, that's it? You're just gonna leave him there? After what he did to the both of you? Shoot
I'm
him.
just gonna keep running. Yeah, he's
Okay,
definitely
you
still
wanted
coming.
this.
I wanted him to be punished for what he did. And he is. Leave him here.
I'm almost to the place I need to go, okay? Oh yes, now I lost him. Whew, that was close. Crap, this is windy up here.
I am here to deliver the official election results. Elliot has lost.
Shocker.
Tick has also lost.
What?
Our new High King is Margot.
More red dots? What the crap? Nobody likes red dots. Oh no.
But I wasn't even on the ballot.
You won as a right.
Who wrote me in?
The talking animals. It seems you were the only human on the campaign trail who stopped to listen to their concerns.
Gotcha.
You mean that drunk bear?
Humble Drum is a highly respected member of the community. You see, there are certain taboo subjects you broach
You
with
got a knife? I got a soap.
Bestiality?
The talking animals believe that if they were allowed to intermarry with humans, then humans will finally see them as equals. None of us were brave enough to speak out in support of the cause. Until you.
Oh crap, you shoot arrows at me.
You really
Hey, I
love
would
that
knock you
sloth,
off this.
don't
I wish
you?
I had a shout, I would knock her off.
So the human vote basically
I
means
knocked her
nothing
off right
in
there.
Hillary.
Considering there's never been an election or census before, we had no idea there were only 50,000 humans in Fillory and upwards of 1 million talking animals. So, yes,
Talking
on behalf of
animals.
Abigail, let me be the first to swear loyalty
Voted Margot
to the new
in.
administration.
iPads girl wins.
No.
She's one of the people I've liked on the show.
Was she
So
the only nice
sorry.
person to the ship? She told the ship she'd protect the ship and the ship would have choices.
I mean, she can be a bitch, but she's a ruler.
She cares about everybody.
And allow me to be the second.
You're right.
High King Margot. Long may you reign.
she begrudgingly turned around and smiled at her and said, let me do something very much here. Her brother, her husband, her lover, whatever it is at this point.
Hey, Tick. I intend to choose death by 1,000 pokes. They say you only feel the first 100 or so. Tick, we're not going to execute you. If you proved anything during your campaign, it's that Hillary needs a policy wonk like you. You're still bitch listed, but King Margot would like you in her cabinet. With a full 24-hour security detail watching everything you do. We don't trust you, but we need you.
Citizenship for every fairy, full protection of the law, and a seat in the government. But we need the key.
And you shall have it, once the last fairies have been moved to our new home. I always saw something in you, even when you didn't see it in yourself. Now perhaps you will.
Gave her eye back. Gave her another eye.
Yeah, bigger eye.
You gave
Very
me.
eye.
I can see all sorts of stuff.
It's a fairy eye, a gift you will learn to understand in time, but one you must hide in plain sight.
Can I maybe get some fairy toes?
Does that mean a
Hello?
fairy died to give it to her? That's what I'm wondering. Did you kill somebody for me to have their eye?
Turning out the grain again. The bells began to chime.
Or someone donated it.
You can pass down a Subaru Forester, but you get to keep the memories.
Goodwill.
Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Get 0% APR financing on all new 2018 Subaru Forester models, now through April 2nd.
No, or I'm gonna do it. How is this so tough? He's got nothing on. I'm stuck. I can't get up.
The moment you realize you have enough food for your guests, but not enough fridge.
At Lowe's, we have more appliances to choose from, so you'll find the right one at the right price, and we'll deliver it for free. All projects have a starting point. Start with Lowe's.
Save $650 on an LG black stainless steel refrigerator at Lowe's.
With Advil, you'll ask,
Maybe that's what.
what sore back? What bum knee? Advil is
No, those guys are
relief
tough
that's
guys.
fast, strength that lasts. You'll ask,
You need to go.
with Advil.
The three-pointer changed the
Go
game,
learn to-
and so does
find people
this.
who can teach
The
you
new
sword
three-point
better
rib
and
balloon,
stuff.
only $12.99. Signature barbecue ribs and cheese fries on top of our bloomin' onion. Available for a limited time. Outback Steakhouse, Aussie rules.
Natural Bliss has turned the creamer world upside down with almond milk creamers that are deliciously creamy. Made from real almonds and Madagascar vanilla, all natural, just got delicious. Natural Bliss almond milk creamers. Stir things up.
Let me go
At
down.
the Joseph A. Bank Easter sale, save up to 60% off almost everything. All Traveler and 1905 sport coats, $149. All dress shirts, 2 for $89. Plus, take an extra 40% off all clearance and find exactly what you're looking for. The Easter sale, only at Joseph A. Bank.
So you took Little Caesar's Extra Most Bestest pizza that has the most cheese and pepperoni at the nation's best price, and then stuffed more cheese into the crust?
Yep, it's got 3 feet of cheese stuffed in the crust.
Huh.
More cheese to the pizza with the most cheese. More cheese to the pizza with the most cheese. They added more cheese to their pizza with. Poor guy couldn't wrap his mind around all that cheese.
He's trying to get me
Got a
shot
large
right.
Little Caesar's Extra Most
Like
Bestest stuffed
licking
crust
my
pepperoni
leg
pizza for
and
$9. Pizza.
I didn't get the gloves, so I don't know how to get
Haters
past
might
this.
hate, but I'm still your father, Becky.
This is a terrible quote, but Safe Auto will get you a great car insurance quote in just 3 minutes.
That's a really great quote.
Butterflies in your stomach tell you 2 things.
And one of them's really bad.
This is a terrible quote, but Safe Auto will get you a great car insurance quote in just 3 minutes.
Wow, that is a great quote.
Someone from the future is coming to destroy Krypton. You have to save Superman.
Val claimed to have detected a presence collecting worlds.
Help me find a way to stop him.
Hello, sir.
Cranky as
Just
shit.
take a little off too. I just collapsed my entire room.
So this key.
Last time
Uh-oh.
we were supposed to work together.
Listen.
Are we supposed to sing again?
Holy shit, no.
Hello? Yeah.
Kenny, is that you?
Yeah.
We just got the last key from the fairies.
Everyone just shut up!
Unity key started
It's
working.
Penny! Okay, look, listen, I don't know how much time we have,
Katie,
but I'm gonna get you out of the underworld. No matter what it takes, I promise.
Katie,
I love you.
this is Penny 23.
The key replaced my Penny with you.
Look, I'm really sorry.
This is it. The end of the story. It's like gates of magic ready to be opened.
He's not dead. He's in the astral plane.
What's up? What's wrong?
He left his body, and then they burned his body. So his body's dead, but he's...
Quest is supposed to change. I sacrificed everything that I wanted me to
Let me
get to this
out.
point, but I'm dead. I can't.
And you thought that when you got here, you'd be
The glove.
150% sure you were doing the right thing. Now you're only somewhere around 70%. Because you're worried about your dad.
To teach you better. Up your bow.
Party trick. I just feel things.
We went in a room that he
Heard you
couldn't
healed
get
me
to
from
us.
outside. Maybe.
I could heal your dad. Right now he's perfectly healthy. There's nothing to do. If magic comes back, a lot of dominoes will fall in ways that we can't predict. I don't know if I'll be able to help or not. It's the deal. Sorry, it's vague.
Ooh, he spit on you.
What if the thing that the quest wants me to be is cold? And being willing to sacrifice the people I love.
And the quest fucked up when it chose Quentin Coldwood.
You need to eat some help, too.
It's all real. The Chatwins and Fillory. I've been.
I got no cheese.
I sat on a throne in White Spire. And I explored the flying forest, and I met Ember and Umber.
I remember reading you those books. Curlicue, if all that's out there, what are you doing here?
I'm on a quest.
In New Jersey?
I have a problem.
He's trying to get
And
away
I
from
don't
me.
know what to do.
I can't
No
sprint.
matter what choice I make, somebody gets hurt.
Are you heavy?
You're dead.
Madness,
One hit wonder.
isn't it?
The glow.
Not like you, I'm not a magician. But I could feel it when it was gone. And I knew it wasn't a coincidence when I went into remission a week later.
You're right. My friends and I were trying to fix it.
How's that been going?
We're getting really close.
So you're here to ask my permission? To turn it back on?
On this quest, I've lived a whole life. I grew old, and I got married, and I had a son. who grew old. And what was all that for if it's not for this?
Oh crap, I'm about to die.
Yeah, I told you a second ago you need to eat something.
I'm not here to
I
ask
did.
for your permission.
The only thing I had.
I wanted to look you in the eye and tell you that I'm sorry.
Speaking of things, I need to.
I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to do this.
Save.
What was his name? Your son.
I named them after you.
Got him.
What's locked inside that castle can never be allowed to escape.
We need to talk about our arrangement.
You don't get to decide. The whole universe doesn't have magic. This is your fault as much as it is mine.
You need to buy some food or potions somewhere.
I think I got some potions I can
Now say,
Those
since you're cool.
yourselves, you are hereby sentenced to death. Your family will now be considered reckless, without name, without honor.
Yeah, that was.
He's got more death to the voice
Can I
fire!
You did a brave thing.
Yeah.
You signed
Look,
a new
look what I see.
Wow.
I would have stepped on that.
Never.
You should save though, because you saved one you did.
Understand that is all.
Mother. We think he's like.
Yeah.
Nissa here is yet to be married with someone.
Oh, he's got ice. It's ice on healing.
Well, they didn't say that was a season ender yet.
What's up?
Bob, shut up.
Not as an out. Mom?
Time you learned the truth. Your grandfather was no traitor. He was a hero.
My son didn't steal the skimmer. I did.
Who was your accomplice, Charis? It was me!
My name is Adam Strange. Someone from the future is coming to destroy Krypton. This belongs to your grandson, Kal-El. Once this cape is gone, our time's up. This thing that's coming, it's known as the Collector of Worlds, but its true name is Brainiac. Seems your parents gave their lives because they knew this threat needed to be stopped. And they believed that you could stop it.
I ain't got no shield. Chase me around this block. Chase me around the block and back.
Does this really
I
belong
don't know
to
which
my
one I'm killing.
brother?
Oh, I thought I died.
Then why isn't he here? Why you?
He sent me in his place. Kind of a big deal where I'm from. A lot of reasons, but mainly because I can teleport across light years using a little something
It's an
called a
ominous
baby.
sound.
I know. It's a cool name, huh? Came up with it myself. Only problem is, one passenger per ride, me, and it's a little temperamental. You don't believe me? How do you think that I got to this fortress? Do you think that I power walked across the waves together? Everything that I am telling
What does it say?
you is true.
It's a notification.
Trust me.
No, a message came up from me.
Notification.
Yes. I was telling Dad.
What's the matter with you? Look, I don't know what you expect of me.
I didn't get to read what the
all this.
notification
My parents
was.
died before they could explain it to me.
Wait, that we can figure this out together. I don't have time to argue this.
Oh,
I have to get
crap.
back to Canada. Time? We don't have it. Brainiac is coming.
I always buy
Bring square away whatever it is you think needs doing.
Well, you never learned to go super fast
Millions
yet.
of lives. So get your head out of your ass and in your game. I don't care
Ooh,
what a big
here we
deal
go.
it might be on the planet Detroit. This is Krypton. I gave you my answer. So I have the wrong guy.
Got him.
Woohoo.
And it's Earth. Sorry? I'm a big deal on Earth. Not planet Detroit.
Yeah.
Well, I suggest you get in your beam and get back. There's someone I need to deal with. Wait! You think that I could just get a ride back to the city?
He's Kid in the Badlands.
What guy are you gonna see?
Darren Vex.
Yeah, him. You say he's the chief what now?
City's chief magistrate.
Chief
dead.
magistrate, huh? I like that.
True
Probably has a bunch of valuable information right at his fingertips.
Stranger, just don't.
I'm just saying, if you were curious, you could probably use this guy. Gain
Curious
access to
George
city's
is
deep
here.
space sensors, which I promise you will show you the big, ugly, organic life forms headed this way. If you want to honor what your parents died for, at least don't talk to me about my parents. I know exactly how I'm going to honor them. I just need to get close to him. I'll get arrested the moment I set foot up there.
Why don't you level up?
Revenge. You obviously are. Don't. At least look into what I'm saying first.
What do you want, magic? Where you can
Hey,
keep
man,
killing
have at it.
yourself faster?
Get your revenge on. But if I'm right, work with me. When we're done pulling for alien ass, I will help you hunt this son of a bitch myself.
Holy crap!
Deal?
I didn't.
No, you really stand out wearing this. Go find Kem at the tavern, tell him I sent you.
Smithy,
He'll hook you up with change clothes.
you're doing the one-handed good. and
Seriously.
already-
I can upgrade more than once because I
Huh?
Oh, it's
should I do
sick.
it again?
We've
Should
been
I do
looking
one
for you.
handed again?
Yeah,
I think you should do block picking.
I don't do wheel.
I like that hack and slash too.
I'm trying to go to these two right here.
No, go. Let's read the first one. You can get more.
Rankless amateur.
Yeah, 60% more damage. That's a lot more. That's almost. It's more than half more damage. No, do that first one again until you can't do it no more.
Can't.
I hope you didn't break him.
No, just a little love tap.
Go do something else, like
You'll be
magic
alright.
or lock picking.
No.
Better be.
You can
Yeah,
leave
do your bow.
No.
Yep, archer. Lock picking. Good pocketing.
What's going on?
Alchemy, magic, conjuring,
My father is waiting.
restoration.
Along with his
Your
reverence.
past a long time ago. It was right by you.
I suggest you clean yourself up and get changed.
Next one.
I really don't want to keep them waiting much longer. Trust me. You bear the sigil of House Vex from now on.
Okay, that's fine. You don't buy something.
I'll say.
Yeah, maybe sometimes it doesn't work and you have to jump up on pages to save.
Yeah, we had times like that. It was we couldn't find a place to save.
It's like we need to get some more ships out
We
here.
have been expecting you for some
I
time.
get up on the tables to
Apologies,
save.
Father. Entirely my fault.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the store.
Can I go?
Now,
Can I make this
Say.
happen? Why?
Because
you are
if
interested
something
in
happens
us.
to it,
Of course,
we're
it will be
screwed,
the first
just like
time
the
you've
other
seen
one.
many faces up close.
it needs to stay in the house.
A face to symbolize each of our old gods. Synthona, Tel,
Almost $1,000 tablet, you broke it.
Mordo, Nuda. Finally, the one true God, our supreme deity, Ra. He who kindled the sun. We used to worship all of the gods. Now,
So, do we
only
have,
one.
I was wondering what I should,
Do you know why? At the time of creation, Ra looked out at the chaos and saw wasted potential. So he formed the stars and planets, the most perfect of which became Krypton.
The first three are so good.
You see, our very planet is a
I don't
symbol of
know
fully realized
how
potential set.
long food lasts, but there's a
It is also
giant
harsh,
bag of dog food
inhospitable.
at the dollar store, the big kind.
The only thing protecting
they're
us is the
brand for
Force
20
Dome,
bucks.
and the only thing protecting
Used
the
to pay like
dome
almost 40
is
bucks for.
order.
Used to, I don't know. Could have went down.
Sadly, your parents
Ooh, good
chose
job.
chaos. I need to know if you intend to follow in their footsteps.
You should save after this count.
I know.
That was good.
The investiture ceremony will be held tomorrow
You
night.
should always save after you
Then
get
you
a
officially
lock pick or any kind of good
Don't delay.
increase. Because if you die, you lose
Right,
it.
so it's-
You could simulate craftsmanship,
Did you already use the claw?
or you could experience it for real at the Lexus Command Performance Sales Event.
Oh, this guy's one of the
Lease the 2018 PS350 for $339 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
How do you think the McStarburst tastes so juicy?
Starburst? Juice-drunk equation. Super top secret mathematical formula they keep stored inside a safe, inside a vault, inside a volcano.
Juice-dratics.
Starburst, unexplainably juicy.
Truth or dare?
My friends and I went on a trip to Mexico where we played a game of dare.
Make out with
I
Olivia.
think he has the key.
The game followed us home.
This lady here dared me to show you my business. Screw this.
Tell the truth, do the dare, or you die.
Break Olivia's hand.
You have to do it.
You can level up.
Games
Almost
flame
level
us.
up. It's a level up. See? It's a level up.
Dare, rated PG-13.
Wow, you
This
should
is
level
what
up
I
and
feel like
save.
when I wear regular shoes. Cramped and uncomfortable.
Mr. Long, you've been upgraded.
Which is why I wear Skechers wide fit shoes.
No.
Doesn't it say if you go through doors?
It's like first class for your feet. Try Skechers wide fit with air-cooled memory foam.
If you told me a year ago where I'd be right now, I would have said you were crazy. But so began the year of me. I discovered the true meaning of paperless discounts and the indescribable rush of saving drivers an average of $620. I fell in love 3 times. Once with a woman, once with a country, and finally,
Oh,
with
crap!
myself.
So do you have anything to declare on that?
Oh, there's
Isn't
not a
that what I'm
rope
doing?
to pull?
I love the fabric. I just wish it was this color with that lining.
When off the rack doesn't cut it, you need to go with a custom-made suit.
How much is this?
Less than you think.
You are
Outfit
good at
Warehouse,
that.
choose your fabric, lining, and style. While our master tailors measure you for a custom-made suit. You're gonna like the way you look in custom.
Oh, crap! You gotta go! Ah! Ew!
Of course it's cold.
No, oh, I
It's
just
done.
made it so they're on fire! Blech, one shot kill.
It's good to be the master.
You're acting so funny. What's wrong, Billy?
My doctor says I have Skittles pox.
Are they contagious?
I don't think so.
Contract the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
So what's all the ruckus? I usually solve problems with my people skills.
Come on, guys. I'm gonna give you a brand new state-of-the-art firepower. All new blasters blow your whole chest cavity out. Feel the weight of it. Much lighter and much quicker. Look after
Did you
that.
watch your Batman?
Commander, what is all this?
Mummy didn't tell you. New offensive. We're going down to the Ranklers to smoke out Black
You
Zero.
watch your Batman?
It looks like we're going to war.
Oh shit, yeah, we're going to war.
The Ranklers are not our enemy. Black Zero is.
Who can be bothered sorting out your actual terrorists from your regular, everyday, rankless shitheads? All right, boys. Who's ready to crack some rankless skulls?
So you have a brand new applesauce.
Quetz is right. You know the L name was already synonymous with resistance amongst the rankless. That L's execution made sure of it. Now with terrorists, Black Zero have new martyrs for their rally.
They weren't terrorists.
They confessed to it. And I bet my life their son is
Take
too.
it where?
And now he gets to walk amongst us up here in the guild. It's not right.
You know what Quex is like. If he reads this thing, it will be a bloodbath. Innocent lives will be.
He doesn't really care about scars. It's Sometimes I even forget I still have them, or the ache in my shoulder that wakes me up every single day. I can live with that too. What I can't live with is knowing that people responsible were never found. They get to live free somewhere while my family. Maybe not all rankless are Black Zero, but they provide cover for them. So please don't talk to me again about innocent lives.
Shout room. Stop! I think this is the push board.
Cool. We're gonna get a
shoot
magic shot.
Quickly. This new offensive rankless initiative, what about it?
It's only going to breed more resentment. Our people are divided enough without this.
Black Zero almost assassinated the voice of Ralph.
Until he was saved by a rankless. I can't see them putting their lives on the line for him after we destroy what little they have down there. Or after you've gone down to their own in the tribunal.
I executed two self-confessed terrorists who pulled weapons on the chief magistrate. As is my duty.
Hey, I got that too now. I
Must
need
be very careful of what comes out of your mouth next, Ryder. Or perhaps you'd care to explain what compels you to defend the rankless at every chance you get.
I have to believe there's another way.
So you can't hit me.
You have neither the right or the rank to question this.
What the
Given your recent training performances, your focus should be on staying alive. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear enough for you?
Loud and clear, Primus.
Yeah, now it makes me not want to go because I like to watch the game. I gotta go because I don't have coffee tomorrow.
I got your message. Are you okay?
Really likes having coffee.
What happened to my parents?
Oh, we do. We just don't have the creamer.
I know it had nothing to do with
We
you.
have one more minute.
Really, I do. But at the same time, I can't forget what your mother did.
I understand.
I just don't know what I'm meant to do now.
Is it right? Yeah.
I hope so.
There are so many things in our lives we can't control. Only you know what's inside you, what you're capable of.
Can't you plug it in?
You just need to be true to yourself. We both do.
I don't plug in push pause. Don't you need to push pause? My wire don't reach. You need a longer wire.
Push pause on what?
On that.
There's no pause. It's a live stream.
So?
It's live.
Trouble. Something on your mind?
Well, my wire won't reach.
I wanted to ask you about my parents. I'd like to perform traditional funeral rites.
It's out of the question, I'm afraid. Your parents died as enemies of the state. I'm sorry to say.
Hold on.
I lost my parents when I was a few years younger than you are now. I thought I'd never recover. But I did. And you will too. You remind me of him, you know. Your grandfather. You're going to be a vet soon. Maybe it's time we talked about the history between our two houses. Maybe I can help you understand what happened all those years ago with your grandfather. What people fail to realize is how much I admired her. You were so close.
Is it working? Yeah.
But what Val was doing, it threatened our whole way of life. He developed a highly advanced computer system, but of course he refused to reveal its location. Through this technology, he claimed to have detected a presence many millions of light years away. He said it was collecting worlds and
Eventually, it would come, all Krypton. And you didn't believe him.
Of course not.
You see, Seg, even great men can lose their way. And that's the tragedy here. If not for this obsession, Val could have gone on to achieve so much more for our people. His legacy could have lived on forever. He could have been immortalized.
Maybe his legacy can live on. If you admired him as much as you say, then let me continue his work, his earlier work, with the Science Guild. Let me serve Candle the way he did.
No, but you don't have to be. You could just use anything.
Wow, you look.
There's a thing called jet
You look. Are you sure Sega's going to pay for those? Absolutely. You know, I'm offended. He was very clear. Change of clothes, no expense spared. Clearly. And he also said something to quench my thirst. Extremely clear about that one. Did he? Okay. Well, enjoy. Wow, this looks positively intriguing, and I am dying to hear all about it. But can we just have a little word in private first? Yeah, sure. Yeah. It's not about you. Just okay. What in the name of Row is going on? Firstly, you disappear without a trace, and then you show up looking like this. Then this guy shows up, says that you sent him, and starts telling crazy stories about. I know. They sound crazy. Yeah. They might actually be true. Say, listen, I know you've been going through a lot lately. Trust me. Okay?
You know, I like Candy Crush as much as the next guy, but
Shut up and listen, Earthman. I took your advice earlier. So now I'm a member of the Science Guild. They gave me that and unlimited access to their databanks. Ah, shit, I told you that I'm not finished. You said you could find proof to back up your claims about Brainiac. Here's a chance. But I'm not going to let you string me along forever. You have 2 hours. If you don't come up with anything by then, I'm going to finish where I went up there to.
Does this map show the Peninsula Trail?
You won't find that on a map. I'll take you there. Take this left. If you listen real hard, you can hear the whales.
Hear that? Our Subaru Outback lets us see the world. Sometimes in ways we never imagined.
Get 0% APR financing on only 2018 Subaru Outback models, now through April 2nd.
On behalf of Universal Orlando Resort, I'd like to apologize to other vacations. Because we've taken things to the next level. Our beaches couldn't be more perfect if we designed them ourselves. We did. And our hotels are a lot closer to the action. Did I mention Minions?
Get ready for one unapologetically awesome vacation with 3-park vacation packages starting at $99 per adult per night. Universal Orlando Resort.
If they hear you, they hunt you. A Quiet Place is genuinely scary, a remarkable achievement. It's 100% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, rated PG-13.
Guess what goes great with the cheesy gordita crunch? Taco Bell's new nacho fries. With the Doritos Locos Taco, nacho fries. An ice cold drink? Yeah, nacho fries. Introducing the $5 nacho fries box, only at Taco Bell.
This is a national health alert from the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or a loved one has diabetes, listen closely. Now, regardless of your age, if you have insurance, you may qualify to receive diabetic testing supplies with little to no out-of-pocket cost. Get free delivery, free information, and all the paperwork is handled by our accredited suppliers for free. Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at this number. But wait, there's more. If you call right now, you could get a free meter upgrade. In addition, we'll give you a free pedometer as our special gift to you. We have knee, back, and other braces available, as well as pharmacy services. Regardless of your age, if you suffer with diabetes and you have insurance, we can help.
Operators are standing by. Call 800-498-1263. That's 800-498-1263. Again, 800-498-1263. That's 800-498-1263.
I'm going on a date. Two boys behave.
Where did he find a date?
He found her on farmersonly.com.
Oh.
She's cute for a human.
Let's cancel the date.
Why would we do that?
Why not? Here he comes. Let's get out of here quick.
But I didn't cancel. Boys, get back here.
You have to be lonely at farmersonly.com.
He doesn't want to because he's streaming.
Are you willing to fight?
This is a war for control of the future.
You know how you have the banner with all the people in the back with the album covers on it? But you have to add
Commander, do you have a moment?
I've already been informed of your complaints.
Concerns, not complaints.
You should have come to me first. You made me look like a punk.
Well, you don't need my help with that.
What did you just say?
Commander Quexel, I, Light Hazard, hereby invoke the spirit of Jomon and our ancient traditions in challenging you to a Kandorian duel.
You silly girl.
Of which the victor will assume command of this division and the right for their voice to be heard above all others.
Lighter, please, don't do this. If you go through with it, there's nothing I can do. Quex is bound by Kandorian right to show no mercy. That means to the death.
I think I don't know that.
Then please, explain this to me. Tell me why.
Sagittari sword. Inside.
Now.
What is the meaning of this?
I challenged my commander for the right to lead our division. I am not required to give a reason.
I'm asking for one.
As my superior?
As your mother.
A mother who doesn't believe her child is capable of being a warrior. Not ever. I see it in your eyes, Mother. I always have. You try to hide it, but you don't think I will ever be worthy of the Zod name.
That's not true.
It is. And it's fine.
I literally just.
But it's not going to stop me.
You and I both know there's no turning back from this.
People that are streaming last year. I don't even know what streaming was.
May Rao's grace be your shield.
Nothing on the satellite array.
Well, it started with it.
Nothing on the deep space sensors. It's not just Candle City either. This is connected to the Guild's planet-wide network. There's
No,
nothing
if
out
you
there.
back in the stream, you can see that I started
No.
with one.
That can't be right. There's a mistake. Check that again. Seg. Well, that's it. Seg.
Hey,
come on.
Wait. It would do the same thing. I could just
Just
click
wait.
the button and instead of
Give us a
uploading it to
second.
your channel, it would upload it to mine. Just do the same thing.
Seg, please think about what you are doing. Forget this idiot. Let's just you and I sit down and talk it over. All I've done is think about this, and I'm done talking. If you do this, you are throwing away everything. There's nothing left to throw away. You look me in the eye and you tell me that what you've been saying is true. I swear to God, Well, then we'd better find another way to prove it, or else our boy is going to get himself killed.
Gotta shoot it down at the air like it's still care. Like, beware, beware, gonna shoot you out of the air like it's still care. Heads up, get me dead. Arrow that's in your head. Heads up, get me dead.
You're Christian Avasarala,
Yes.
the UN Deputy Undersecretary.
This is going to be very tedious. I hate space.
One part steak, 1 part ribs, 2 parts incredible. New steak and ribs at Outback, $15.99 for a limited time. Get a 6-ounce sirloin and make it your own with a choice of honey sriracha, barbecue or dry rub ribs. So hurry into Outback now.
At the Joseph A. Bank Easter sale, save up to 60% off almost everything. All Traveler and 1905 sport coats, $149. All dress shirts, 2 for $89. Plus, take an extra 40% off all clearance and find exactly what you're looking for. The Easter sale, only at Joseph A. Bank.
This week's homework? Gravity. Projects are due on Friday. Please?
Homework. Oh, homework. I hate you.
You guys ready?
You stink. I wish I could wash you away in the sink. I'd rather eat spinach and the liver, pet 10 porcupines, than tackle the homework my teacher assigns. Homework. Oh, homework. You're last on my list. I simply can't see why you even exist. If you just disappeared, it would tickle me pink.
Next up.
Homework. Oh,
I don't
homework.
have to edit them.
I hate
because
you.
they're live.
You stink.
Taco Bell's new $5 cravings deal has all of Taylor's favorites, like the beefy 5-layer burrito, cinnamon twist, crunchy taco, cheesy gordita crunch, and a medium drink. It also has Brad's favorites, the guy who bought it. Taco Bell's new $5 cravings deal.
DiGiorno pizza bakes fresh in your own oven and travels straight to your table. Unlike delivery that goes from oven to box to bag to car to traffic to wrong houses. Nobody delivers a piping hot and crispy crust like a DiGiorno pizza. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Pasta.
Time it is. BB-8, punch it!
Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
So good to have you back.
Today on Blu-ray and digital.
So you took the Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest pizza and stuffed more cheese into the crust?
Yep.
Huh. Cheese, cheese, cheese.
Poor guy. Couldn't wrap his mind around all that cheese.
Got a large Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest stuffed crust pepperoni pizza for $9. Pizza.
You're a quick learner. You've hardly been up here and you already look sure of yourself. About my father.
Oh crap! Oh
Always had a
crap,
flair
Dad.
for the dramatic, but
You said your father only thinks that he chose me.
On the side.
If this really was your choice,
Oh,
then
crap.
maybe you can tell me
No!
why.
I fell down the side of the mountain.
first I want to show you something.
No! Epic fail, guys.
It's my parents' ashes. You could be arrested for this. And why?
Everyone deserves a chance to say goodbye to the ones they love. No matter the circumstances.
Nissa.
Thank you.
I know, I thought it was just click a button, go to the thing, put your...
Because everything's set up because my computer, my channel, it doesn't want somebody else on here.
What's that one? Add an account.
Climatology reports, atmospheric physics, meteorological phenomena. Check for anomalies, okay.
YouTube account.
Here's something you don't see every day. The meteor shower reported in the Alps. Is it recent? Yeah, 3 days ago. Okay, we're gonna check that out. Okay, but I mean... Let's go.
I got the camera turned around, so it's looking at me. There's, do I have to? There's, huh? You're not, the camera switched around. It's right, there's a TV right there.
You are not such a alright.
Boom, 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 boom.